Hello, this is Aaron Hall, immigration lawyer at Joseph and Hall, here today to do our weekly update with some things that are in the news. As a reminder, we're doing these updates Mondays at 12 or 12:30 Denver time. We're a little bit early today. Wednesdays are at 12:30 Denver time in Spanish. So you can tune in. We will have updates. And today, the topic that I wanted to talk about was something that's in the news that I'm seeing. There was an individual who was detained by immigration from Columbia University, and the reporting says that he's actually a green card holder, a lawful permanent resident. And there have been announcements at high levels of the government saying that they intend to revoke his status or take away his status. He's currently, from reporting, in immigration detention. And that brings up the question, can they just take away somebody's green card status when they're a lawful permanent resident? The short answer is no. ICE cannot just revoke somebody's lawful permanent resident status. Once a person is a lawful permanent resident, the way that their status is taken away is by an immigration judge. So it goes through removal proceedings where there are hearings, where there are rights to oftentimes a bond if they're under arrest, rights to examine with evidence against them, present evidence on their behalf. And only after all of that can an immigration judge decide that the green card status is taken away. So what is going on in this case is some of the announcements indicate like that the U.S. government, the White House, the Secretary of State is intending to revoke this person's status. And it's very troubling because it's for First Amendment protected activity. So it seems to relate to speech that this individual has made. And I think the speech is in support of the Palestinian people. And that certainly would not be a reason to take away his green card. Of course, we've only seen what's been reported. We don't know all of the facts of the case, but I did think it was worth addressing because there's a legal process that people have to go through. And if ICE wants to take somebody's green card away, it's possible that they can make an arrest and charge the person as deportable. But again, they're going to have the chance to defend their case in immigration court and present evidence, sometimes present applications for relief to be able to stay in the United States. And ultimately, it's an immigration judge's decision. There's an exception for people who've been green card holders for less than 5 years where they can do what are called rescission proceedings, but those still go through immigration court. It's not that they can just revoke them and deport them overnight. So I think what's important to know for people who have their green cards is, yes, you're going to have rights. And it's not, I don't want this reporting, as troubling as it is, to make people think that they're at risk of being whisked away and stripped of their status. That's not the way that it works. I expect this individual who's been arrested, whose case has been reported, has excellent immigration counsel and will be contesting their deportability and contesting the government's efforts to strip them of their status. But yes, it is troubling, but no, I don't expect that it means that other people with their green cards are in jeopardy of losing them for no reason at all. They can't just do that because they don't like somebody. So that is the update for today. Again, we'll be back on Wednesday in Spanish, 12:30 Denver time. We will be back on next Monday in English, 12:30 Denver time. Until then, have a great week. Thanks.